Hey YouTube, what is going on? It is Gasper back with another video. Today, we're going to be going over this new super fun Bridgespam deck that I played against actually and picked up today. I went on like a 300 trophy push with this deck. I have two incredible replays, one against Boss, who's a known pro, very good player, and another with a very close clutch win. You guys are really going to love those replays, and then we'll be going into some live games. Probably going to have to record those tomorrow, but you won't see that. Just probably not going to be like top 200, probably going to be going back to this area. Just wanted to be transparent about that. And without any further ado, let's just get into the replays. I already recorded this once and had some lag. So we streamlined it. We made the intro a lot shorter. And so yeah, first match against Boss. And you guys know who Boss is, probably. I bet most of my subscribers are subscribed to him. He's a very good player. He's a great content creator as well. And always a tough opponent, even if he's running bait, which isn't actually his strong suit deck. So we just go with our bandit in the back to start off the game. And then we Ewiz the Goblin Barrel. So, also, speaking of subscribers, I'm not sure what our subscriber count will be when this drops because I am a known person that does not, or I'm known for not uploading very consistently. Sorry about that. We will try and get that fixed getting towards summer. But if we are under 5,000 subs, please make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content because it is just, if I get 5,000, I can apply for the Supercell Creator Program, which would be a really big goal of mine. It'd be super cool to be able to be a part of that. Even if it won't give me a code immediately, still a goal of mine. So yeah, if you could consider subscribing, even if we're over that and you're just enjoying the videos, it really does help if you subscribe. And yeah, so let me go on after plugging myself. The most recent bandit was something I wanted to cover. So I banded it even though I knew he would have enough for a night. Usually when they are 0, they'll still have enough for a night unless you ban it immediately. I just did that so that since he was so low, I didn't want him to barrel with that knight afterwards after he had recouped some elixir, because it's super hard to defend without a bar barrel. So I played the bandit and just forced out the knight before anything silly happened and I had to be worried. And I missed the spawn there. I think I was just hovering it for the princess and then played it too quickly. I do that quite a lot. It's something I need to work on. So I knew he was going to have to protect his princess, so we just play our ghost in the back, which is a really good play against logbait with every ghost deck. If you time it correctly, which I did not because I'm silly, you can kill the princess without having it really attack the tower, and you can basically force it so that even if they play their knight, the ghost will splash onto the princess as it gets close to the bridge. Very useful thing to do is cycling the ghost in the back, and something that I've learned can really save you from awkward cycles where you just can't really make a play. So here, I go in with a zap, and then I go in with a heal spirit onto the prince. I had this plan in mind, but I also needed to have elixir for the goblin barrel and the Ewiz. I needed to make sure I wasn't full. So we go in for a marcher, we get one shot, but we also get the prince alive, very healthy, force out a goblin gang. Not something that boss wanted to play, I don't think, there. So Marcher, because of that goblin gang being forced out, kills the princess, which is huge. I have nothing to kill the princesses. And then all we have to do is distract the second princess, or the first princess, depending on how you look at it, with heal spirit so it doesn't get any more damage. Because at this point, I need to be super damage conscientious, unless it's going to give me a big advantage, which you will see it does in a little bit. But I have to be super careful, because if I'm not, then he's just going to get too much of a lead. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to break through. And I also have to consider that he's going to be able to get a free 600 damage with Rocket Log right at the end of the game, if not even more, through extra log chip and barrel chip. So here, this was the turning point of the game, which allowed me to come back. Look at all the elixir he spent over there. He's now, look at his cycle as well. You have to look at his cycle as well, the elixir, because even though we're at 3 and 2, the elixir's about even because he has so much on the map. I'm going to ignore it, but it would still be only a 2 or 3 elixir advantage for me, maybe 4 if I'm lucky. But his cycle is Rocket, Princess, Tesla, Log. Very awkward for him to play a Cardam. So I eat this Goblin Gang for the most part, and then I go in with Ebarbs because his cycle's so weird. You just look at how difficult it's going to be for him to defend a Prince and Ebarbs in opposite lanes. So we just go in for an E-Spirit, we get it onto the Marcher, he goes in for a really weird log, not the best log, and we get a heal spirit down. Unfortunately, the gang split was super weird, which was like not optimal, but we do kill the princess with the E-Barb, and we get a huge push on his tower. So I just zap so that the knight dies faster, we get a ghost shot, and then we get the bandit on tower. And I'm basically just seeing what he's going to do now. He goes in with the Princess of the Bridge. I instantly march her so that we get pressure on his weak side, excuse me. And then I go in with just a heal spirit. We're going to bridge spam now. Now that we've got the advantage from the big push and making him overspend, we're going to try and keep it. And I predict that Goblin Gang because I crossed in my mind as I played the Ghost that I was probably going to hit it, but I didn't play the Ghost with the intention to predict it, just to bridge spam. I was being very, very skillless here. So I thought this would be really good. I could just march that Princess, and then everything would be good to go. We go Ebarbs, but he gets me with the Tesla, and I waste the Ebarbs pretty much. And then I screw up my heal spirit as well, because it doesn't hit the Tesla from across the bridge, which is something I didn't know. Luckily, we kill the Princess, which means the interaction wasn't a complete loss. But now we just have to bridge spam, and I'm just bridge spamming like without any... The only goal in mind was so that he couldn't pressure me. So we get the heal spirit down, and then we have another Ghost, but unfortunately the Tesla's still alive. And now we're going full mindless mode. That was a really bad Prince. But luckily, we get the Bandit on top. He rockets at the exact wrong time. He doesn't have the elixir or the reaction to get it down. And we're able to walk away with the win. Even though he was coming back, he made the mistake of deciding to rocket during a bridge spam. Even if it was bad bridge spam, we were able to walk away with the win. So a very good replay there. And then we'll go into one more against Gasper D. And I'd actually go down and show my loss that you see off screen. But I want to do live games this one because I've just been doing replay videos. And I know a lot of you guys like that because I can explain my thought process, but I also want to do some live games because, you know, it's kind of fun to not know the outcome of the game, you know. It's always a little bit of extra viewer incentive coming from my own personal experience. So my cycle is just so weird here. I really don't like marching tombstones like that because if they have lava, then you just instantly lose the game because of lava and then you can't defend or attack. But I had to with that cycle. Just couldn't make another play that was going to give me a decent elixir value. And luckily, he's got Graveyard, which it only say luckily in that one situation. It's not luckily overall. So he goes with a defensive Graveyard, and I know I'm just not going to be able to zap those skeletons away. So we just go Ghost Ebarbs to force out Elixir, and he gets a good King Tower activation. And I didn't zap because I was trying to save it for the Tombstone, and I still don't zap. And then he's going to go in, and it's actually going to get a very nice Tombstone. Our Bandit's just going to get almost no value. But we are able to zap that and hit the tower, and we walk away with one Ebarb shot. And in single Elixir, I really don't want to activate his King, which we've already done, and I really want to get a lot of damage, which we've sort of done. That's maybe 2 Graveyard pushes worth of damage insurance, which, considering how I don't have any answers for support troops on his side, it's not the most promising thing. So I go in with the Prince on the Barbarian, even though I could have countered it with something else, just because his cycle was weird. So I didn't have good answers to a Prince. He had to cycle to it. And we get 3 Marcher shots. So now we're building a good damage insurance. And he's got to kill the Marcher. And he's going to go in with this Baby Dragon because he's going to decide to go in. And that's a good play by him there. Basically, anytime he goes in with a Baby Dragon Graveyard, there's not a whole lot I can do. Tombstone is going to absolutely shred me in this matchup because it's just so good. Those skeletons spawning out are just the most annoying thing in the world. But luckily he does use it kind of suboptimally here, and he wastes his Barbell because he thought the Eagles was going to double shoot and kill the Tombstone. So fine by me. We have a pretty nice Elixir advantage. I just cycle my Bandit, and so setting up at least kind of pseudo dual lane pressure is going to be important. Making him like at least say, yo, that's a Prince, I can't ignore that in the other lane, is going to be important. We split Ebarbs to apply pressure. I was hoping he wouldn't Graveyard. He does Graveyard, and now we're kind of getting trouble. I broke the one rule of playing Bridgespam versus Graveyard. You can't give them a good counter push. And we broke that rule badly. That is a really big counter push considering what he can do. Luckily, he doesn't have a Graveyard, but it could still get the value. Those troops can still get him value and be really annoying. So this Ice Wizard is just a pain in the butt. This Ice Wizard is just never going to die on his side unless I get super lucky. And it's a big problem. So we just go in for a Marcher in the back. We hit the Prince to help out. So Marcher and Prince are going to cover the back end of the Graveyard. Ewiz gets the top. Poison's not going to kill everything, and we have a decent counter push. But look at that. 1 Graveyard push, 2 Graveyard pushes, I think, and our damage insurance is already gone because I overcommitted. That's the kind of problem. You need to get as much damage as you can. So here I don't even remember what I was doing. I was just like, he needs to pay for overcommitting, and he did not pay for overcommitting other than for like 1 Ebarb shot, which is good, but it's not enough. We're still in a damage disadvantage, and again, another theme is that he has poison. But I was being kind of salty because of how the pushes had been working out. When he did that, I sent the well played. That was definitely sarcasm. I'm a toxic BMer, guys. I BM'd a few people today on this push. I usually BM early season because, like, well, for the most part, I'm probably not going to face many of the players again, so I feel fine about it. Anyways, enough about my BMing habits. We just go in for a bandit and a prince, and we get the bandit on the ice wizard, and we zap so the ice wizard dies. So now he's really low on elixir, so we're just going to continue the pressure, and I didn't even realize how low he was. But now we're in a really nice spot. So we get the prince close to the tower. We're going to go and heal spirit. Unfortunately, the bandit does not get any value, and I thought my push was going to live better. It does not, and now we're entering triple, which is super bad. So he's going to go in for a tombstone. Perfectly fine there. And we're just going to cycle our units in the back, knowing we have an elixir advantage. And then I play my Marcher here so that he can't poison it. But he goes in for a NATO poison, which is a good play on his end. We spam our Ebarbs opposite lane just to try and apply that pressure. Unfortunately, you can see I can't always zap the tombstone skeletons, and I can't save this E-Wiz either. But that might have been a blessing in disguise because we're able to get 2 Marcher shots. Really important on this Baby Dragon. He NATOs it, and we get 1 more Marcher shot. And so we just zap to try and kill the Ice Wizard, and now I need to block the bridge. I don't have much HP on that tower. I got to be able to defend very perfectly here. And unfortunately, the RNG is not looking great. We go in for a Heal Spirit, trying to healing up, and the Heal Spirit does jump, but it doesn't kill the skeletons as well, and the E-Wiz stays away. Marcher gets 1 shot on tower. We're able to go in, and then we're just going to keep spamming him out. 7 seconds left. He goes in for a poison. He goes in for the tornado as well. We're not going to be able to get anything on tower. We just have to hope. So we go in for our poison. 138. 1 tick left on that. And he would have been able to win. And there's the BM. There's the BM. I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want, but I don't like Graveyard, especially with that matchup. And we were able to walk away with the win. So plus 23 for our struggles there. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the replays. I'm gonna go and cut until I can play the live ladder, and then I'll see you then. Boom. Okay, so I did a little pushing off camera. We're about top 250 in the world. We're going to try and win 2 games for 6.6k. Hopefully we can get it with this fun deck. And you saw the clan, CWA YouTube. This video will probably be dropping after my video with Ash using this deck. So it'll be some extra gameplay if you guys want to watch some more. I know by the time this is out that I already shared the boss replay, but I think it was a good replay still because I was able to go over it and he didn't share that one in 4 times speed. Or he shared it in 4 times speed. So we will just go and we have our first game here against a Waliv? I don't know. Very nice Marcher though there. That was really clean. And then we save it? No, we don't save it. Oh, that's super unfortunate. I'm not extremely happy about that. But we do. Wow. That is something I've never seen before. That is something that I haven't really done before. And then, oh, what a clean zap. I'm sorry if I'm like kind of just like, I don't even know. But that was a really, really, really nice zap. So we're going to just ghost in the back. I don't want to go in with a prince because he could easily protect this Mother Witch. I need to make sure that the Mother Witch is getting very high on the map before I engage her, because if she's protected, then I'm in for a world of hurt. It's going to be super unfortunate. So we're, he's going to have a P.E.K.K.A. So we're just going to go with an E-Wiz in the back. Marcher's going to do some work. We're going to have to eat the 1 Zappy on the other side. Not a big deal. And then we're going to pull this P.E.K.K.A. back and kill the Zappies with the Ebarbs. And then everything looking decent over here. We're just going to go in with a Bandit low. So he's running quite the deck here. Quite the deck from Mr. Waliv. Waliv? If anybody is French, I know this guy is a French creator. If anybody's French in my comments, let me how I should pronounce it. But we get another Bandit dash, which is really clean. We're off to a good start, but I'm worried because I think he might have a Graveyard, and since he has all of these units, that's not really the greatest matchup. So again, we're gonna get another Marcher shot on tower. Very nice stuff that we're doing here. So I want to save this Marcher because it could be huge. So we do end up having him, or forcing out his log, and then we go with our Ghost. It doesn't look like he's going to get any damage, but that was a pretty good sequence of events for me there. So he doesn't have his Zappies. He does have a Miner. Interesting. I think I know what deck he's playing now, but it's going to be difficult, I would say, to win this. So we're going to go with our Marcher here. And then we're going to E-Wiz here. We need to try and save this Marcher, or at least force... Yeah, we forced out some elixir for him to kill it. Here's a P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to save this E-Wiz, I think. I think this E-Wiz could give me some nice value. And we're going to Heal Spirit it. We do keep it alive. Oh, no, we don't. Wow, my heal spirits have been really off today. Or off in this match, I should say. So we do kill his, we do kill all of his stuff there. We do get another shot on tower. And then Marcher is carrying us here. So he's going to go in with a miner. Perfectly fine by me, I would say. And then we're going to go with a low Ewiz, even though he might poison it. I'm chill with that as well, because we're just going to clean up the zappies with my ghost. Now, this Goblin Hunt spam is getting a little annoying, but we do have a Prince in cycle, so we're going to wait until the ghost goes invisible. We're going to try and kill all the Spear Goblins we can with our tower while the Prince goes and takes out the ghost. So we're just going to cycle our Heal Spirit, and we're going to go with a High Marcher here. There's the P.E.K.K.A, but we do lock the Marcher onto the zappies. So now we can go with our Ewiz low. We don't really have to worry about the other lane too much. Then I'm just going to go with this, and then we're going to protect our Ewiz here, hopefully, with the Ebarbs. Yep, they're on top of the P.E.K.K.A. Very nice counter push coming in for us here. And I think we might be able to get something going. Oh, we got the Prince in front. I think this is going to be good, guys. I think this is going to be good. Okay, so I'm just going to zap that to save our Prince a little bit longer, get him some more value. He's going to kill the Zappy. Oh my god, the Prince is just going to town. 500. Oh my, what just happened? Oh my god, the Prince is so underrated. I love this card. This is why I really enjoy that deck. I mean, we just had a really nice counter push coming, but like we just like really were able to capitalize on that one Ebarbs defense right there. Take his tower there. The Prince, I don't even know what was damaging his tower. Like his tower dropped by 500 and I only had a bar barrel on it. Wait, actually I don't have bar barrel in this deck. That was an Ebarb. Okay, well, GG, we are 1 game off 6.6. I'm gonna queue. Let's see if I can maybe get it without an edit. Be very, very nice. Cut down on the time that it takes to produce videos. Like, so I don't upload as much because I still have I have a pretty good internet connection, but I'm being extremely busy now with soccer and school. Soccer is now 5 days a week, so it's been really difficult to get the upload, and it's easy for me to upload videos where I don't have to cut. Like when I have to edit, it adds another like hour and a half that I don't really have to production time because I have to edit. That doesn't take too long, but then the exportation of it, the videos, definitely does take a while on this computer. So we tried to do a little 30-second spiel on this, probably gonna have to cut. So I will see you when we find the game now. Alright, so we have our game here against Fang Fang. So if you guys don't know who Fang Fang is, this is the best EGolem player in the world. He finished top 10. I consider that one of the most impressive finishes that there is in the top 10. Because he did it with Barb Hut EGolem, which you may think is very low skill, and sometimes it is, and he's going to be playing a Rage deck. So he's very high. If we can get a win here, be a plus, what? Be a plus like 42, I think. Very, very good stuff here. Very good stuff. We'd be over 6.6k. So we're going to try, I'm very nervous because of that Rage spell. I don't know what you could have with the Rage spell, and that scares me. I don't know which variation. So I don't like making a play against EGolem because it can sometimes just end you immediately, but we are going to cycle our Ghost. So now we can go with our Marcher, but I'm still very nervous here. If he goes in and then NATOs, we could be in, yeah, he's going in. So we're just going to Prince opposite lane, apply some immediate pressure. He's probably going to EGolem Kite, yeah he is. But at least what we can do now is have the Marcher kill off most of these blobs, or not. Can we kill the Battle Healer? Yeah, alright, we can kill the Battle Healer. So I think we're going to be okay. We just need to Ewiz and then get a Heal Spirit off. And he's going to try and Tornado. We're going to go in with a Bandit just to pressure, and we did not get a whole lot out of that. We do get the dash though, so actually, never mind. I take that back. We did get about 1,000 damage off of it. This is going to be really difficult though, because I hold this guy in a lot of respect. He is so good with this EGolem. So we are going to see if we can come out with the win, and he's BMing, so I'm just going to mute. I think BMing is fun, especially early season. I do it myself, so I'm not going to talk about it because you guys saw how I BM'd during the replays. So we are going to cycle our Prince opposite lane. The Marsher's going to be stuck there for a little bit, which is very good for me. So let's see if he's going to try and do anything. So he's going to go with the Baby Dragon. So I think because he has the Rage, he doesn't have the Bar Barrel. So we're going to try and Heal Spirit this. And then pretty good stuff there. We're cycle our Ghost same lane. We are looking actually really good in this matchup. So we're going to go with another Marcher here. And we're just going to Ebarbs the healer. We're going to try and kill that. And unfortunately, Marcher was getting tagged by something. Oh, it's still getting tagged. I don't know what it's getting killed by. We're going to get the elixir from the EGolem blobs, though. We're going to spam him with another prince. We're going to go with a bandit. We don't have to worry about those dragons. He's going to have a Valkyrie. What in the... Very curious deck by our guy Feng Feng here. So we're going to take quite a bit of damage, but we're going to go in with the heal spirit. I don't think he's going to have anything in cycle. Prince is on tower. Prince is on tower. We take the tower. Oh, no, we don't. No, Marcher. Come on, Marcher. We have the ghost in the other lane. One. We need one more. Oh, we don't get it. But the ghost... Let's go! We take the win. Heck yeah, boys. What a great way to end the video. 2 live wins in a row. I'm super happy with that. This is going to be a very nice trophy gain. I can clickbait with top 200 plus 42. The trophy gains are real. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This extra bit of gameplay. Going to be 6606. 66... Oh, never mind. 6616. I cannot math. That is going to be, if my thing will ever load, 156th global with the deck. Or 60, you know what, don't even talk about it. My math is not working today. So 6614, 156th in the world. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch you in the next one. Signing off.